Twitter. Oh, right, should be live everywhere. Okay, YouTube looks like it's working. Hello, YouTube. Twitch. I always need to refresh the page. Okay, yep, looks like it's working. Still has the unstable badge. Probably it's the wrong server or something. I need to change some setting. And then YouTube, or Twitter, I need to click create broadcast. Okay. And let's post. So today we're going to work on string-poaster. Let's find my broadcast. Oh, yep, looks like I am successfully live. Find that chat. All right, chat's there. Okay, so last time we ingested all of my tweets onto my personal site. So they're all just on this page. You can go there yourself, j3k.com/shortform. That's interesting. Like you start scrolling and if I move the mouse, I lose focus. But yeah, it's very nice relative to going to like Twitter search and like going through your tweets. Like, just, what is this? It's horrible. I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, you can just like Control F, like the perfect way to tweet to search. So I guess I've tweeted the word range 36 times. Was this mean spirited? Coco Melon, Coco Tajlo? I don't know. I didn't mean it to be mean. I thought it was just funny. It's not that funny though. But of course, there's one major problem here, which is that we only have tweets up to 9/4/2025, and I can't just get my whole archive and re-import it every time I tweet anything. So what I'm going to do instead is update string-poaster to do it automatically. So I've got string-poaster here. So yeah, it's a repo you can use to post to, I implemented 5 sites. Threads is currently broken because I updated the API. Like when I did it, Threads didn't have an API yet, but they do have one now. But I haven't updated it. So I'll do that at some point too, but I don't think I'll work on the Threads API today. I can't do it entirely on stream because I need to like get some credentials and stuff, I think, which is annoying, but not the biggest deal. But you can post to Twitter, that's still working, and Blue Sky is still working. I think Farcaster is not working, but I think they also updated their API and I didn't keep up. And no one uses Farcaster, so what's the point? Yeah, and and Mastodon, yeah, Mastodon also I believe still works. I haven't logged into Mastodon in a bit. Yeah, Twitter and Blue Sky I think are the big ones though. There's others like maybe Noster would be worth adding. LinkedIn I should add. It's a big one. The nice thing about LinkedIn is every time I post there, I get like new views and likes like over a period of weeks. Where on Twitter, like after 2 days, your tweet's like dead, no matter how good of a tweet it was. I don't know. I guess some of them like truly break containment, and people talk about it forever, like the one-shotted one. But mostly that doesn't happen. Okay, so I think so. There's going to need to be like a two-way thing here where we need to make string-poaster have a way to register plugins. I think it already does. How does S3 work? So one thing string-poaster does is for Farcaster, and I think Threads now, but maybe not when I implemented this, you don't give it like a blob of data. You give it a link. So you need to host it somewhere. And I hosted it on S3. So how is this done? So there's an upload image function. And Okay, so it's not really a plugin system. It's just there's this one optional thing that that it could do. Okay, I'm going to ask it to implement a plugin system where you can like define a TypeScript program somewhere and it'll like automatically import it and run it. So I believe this one probably runs specifically here because I guess it's only needed for Farcaster. So yeah, string-poaster is pretty janky. I should but that's why we're working on it, I guess. Okay, so let's tell it what we want. Okay. I want to implement a plugin system so people can like register new social media sites if they would like. Could you make the script automatically detect TypeScript files in home/.config/string-poaster and import their post functions if they define one and call it at the end. Okay. Oh, that was pretty good. Transcription. As far as it used a dash, that's pretty good with the voice to text. But I want it to be their post function, of course. Can you also have it so they can optionally define a flag string and then conditionally call their post if and only if the flag is included, e.g. like the -b, -f, etc. flags. Okay. So yeah, so this we'll need to make changes both to the string-poaster repository and also to my personal site because I don't think the plugin should be defined in string-poaster. Obviously, it should be defined in my personal site. So, but I don't really want to ask it to do that until the other work is done, so it can like clone the string-poaster repo and look at the plugin system and define a plugin there. I think that would make more sense. So what else? Oh, so something else that we need to do with string-poaster. So I'll start that in a parallel agent. Is I believe I only implemented copy paste for Linux. I guess we can see how I did that. All right, I probably just want to search for clipboard. Yeah, so it's defined with X. Oh, it says it. Oh, to do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'll just tell it to do that. Can you implement clipboard support for macOS? Thanks. That's pretty self-explanatory. Let's look at that one on that. What else do I need to do for string-poaster? Sorry, just checking the chats. Okay, so yeah, those two are working. While they work, there's actually something I want to do with my personal site, so maybe I'll get that started too. So in the ingestion, it mostly is good, but quote tweets aren't working. So this was actually a quote tweet of someone saying that they liked how AMP lets you attach a transcript to your agent, so you can like see what was human and what was AI, or yeah, and I think that's actually a really good feature. Mentat sort of has done that for a while, so like this link, like anyone that is in the repo can go to this URL and see it, and they can see like exactly what I asked for, exactly what the AI did. What's human and what's AI is kind of clear, and you can make it public. So yeah, this is not public, so you won't be able to go to this because I haven't added you to the repo. But can I show this settings? Yeah, yeah, this is, yeah. So yeah, you can like add other people to installations, and then they can like see all of that. And you can even make it public so anyone can see it, but I didn't do that. And then yeah, that's linked on every PR it opens, and when it starts working, so you can, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty nice. You know, I don't like how like Claude code and stuff is like so siloed, or it's like very personal experience. Though I don't know. I think actually it might be better, and it might be what people actually want. So I don't know. Maybe we made a wrong decision at some point. Oh right. So personal site. I was going to ask it to fix the quote tweets. It looks like quote tweet ingestion with, what was that? Yeah, I need to make this a monorepo. Process Twitter archive. That's not how you spell ingestion, apparently. Okay. With process Twitter archive.py isn't working. Can you look into that? You know, maybe something that would help is if I gave it an actual example of what quote tweets look like. So I'll just do that. Where was it? I think it was in Twitter data tweets. Oh no, not that one. Wait, it's not on Twitter data. Oh, Twitter data tweets.js. Oh, and then let's find that one that I know is a quote tweet, which was here. So I could probably just Control F this. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I sneeze. All right, did the mute work? I have to remember to unmute myself with the hardware mic because I was like muted and then forgot. Okay, so this one it should know it's a quote tweet. Okay, so yeah, it's a quote tweet. Okay, so I guess in the data they don't actually include the text of what I was quote tweeting, which is not great, but what you gonna do? Okay, so I'll just tell it to include a link, and it might be possible from just this link to make a Twitter embed. So maybe that could be like a true Twitter embed, which may be what you have to do. Okay, it looks like the data for quote tweets looks like this. I don't want to use the API to fetch the tweet, but maybe you could use the included URL to make a Twitter embed. That's not possible either. Just make a link to it that says quote tweet of user. Wait, let's see how our other guys are doing. Okay, so clipboard support, that shouldn't be too hard. Let's see if that worked. So that's Mentat 14. I didn't realize Mentat did so much in this repo. Okay, and I'm not. I'll just restore that. I'll stash it. I don't know what the change is, but I don't want to show it. I don't know. Maybe I hard coded some credential there. Um, okay, so we did. Okay, so we're using PB paste, which it says is built in. Let's see if it works. So how do I even run string poaster? What? Oh, so yeah, I made this before I really knew about bun. I think bun probably already existed and was probably the best thing to do at this time, but I didn't use it. Okay, so I think we can do npx run, or just npm run post, and let's just post to Blue Sky, and let's just cross post a tweet. So let's just find a tweet that I made that has an image and cross post it. This is a good tweet. Oh, I'm live on X. I like how they make it look like a lot of people are watching, like, oh, 27, but I think that's like everyone who just scrolled past, you know, like Twitch and stuff. Twitch and YouTube are much more honest. They like tell you like how many people are actually watching, so you can like see, oh, no one's really watching. But Twitter likes to make you feel good about yourself. So I'm gonna copy this image, and I think I need to include a flag to have it actually use it. And the flag is -p. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I have -p bound to open the Python interpreter. Okay. Error. Missing script. Did you mean I'm confused. Does it start? Oh, it's in bin. Okay, so if I just run. Okay. Mixed up bin and scripts. So I'll just run start. Okay. Oh. What was it? I just. No message. Oh, okay. I guess I vibe coded that feature where obtaining image from your clipboard failed and no message provided. Exited. So I assume it didn't post anything, but we can go to this guy and check. Okay. I will let it know. Let me just make sure that I did successfully copy it, because you know that could be broken. Nope, I did successfully copy it. Okay. Do I have PB paste? Okay. I don't know what that did. But I do have PB paste. Let's just try running it, and I'll just write the message in Vim and see if it works. Updating my personal site. Okay, so that did post, but it didn't get the image apparently. So let's just delete that. Hopefully no one's got notifications turned on from my Blue Sky. I don't really post here, as you can see. But I intend to. That's why I'm setting up this cross-posting infrastructure. I should probably like use Beeper or something, but why not do this? It doesn't seem to work. I know I have a message copy. But let's try this. This is what I see. So yeah, this definitely seems like an error. I assume the dash C is like character, and 28 characters, I mean, it's an image. It should be a lot. Oh, right. Let's just double check if I'll copy this again and run it again. 0. Okay, okay. Oops, I misran it when I had a text in my clipboard. I recopied the image and I see 0. Okay, yeah, it looks like it sees, it understands something is wrong, but doesn't realize that I did something wrong. But yeah, something's even worse because I'm just seeing 0 with the image. Okay, now we're getting to the real issue. But we still haven't gotten that now I see the issue. Okay, so it's returning 0 bytes, which is not finding the PNG. Let's try alternative. Let's try this. Oh, that's so annoying. I'll just type it, I guess. Well, I can just go up, I guess, actually. I don't have to, like, purely type it. I don't know what that does, but 86. And let's just make sure. So this one, oh, what's in my clipboard? Oh, right. Of course, that's in my clipboard. Let's run out of them all again. I need to get some multi-clipboard tool. So now they're all 0, I assume. And let's run that other thing. I don't know what that's going to do. Oop. Okay. I copied it from a web browser. The output of those commands is I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it all this stuff. Why is this so much? Oh, okay. Okay. I'll just truncate it. Parentheses. Truncated like 2,000 lines. So a little bit to figure out from this. In the meantime, we can check in on this plugin system. Agent crashed. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. That's sad. Huh. Well, I'll look at that later. And then let's see if quote tweet ingestion is working. That's probably simpler. Surprised the image, the copy paste stuff didn't work the first time. But oh yeah, I've got some to-dos to do. Fix quote tweet is where I'm at. Also, I want everything to be an RSS feed because we're going back to the 90s. Or actually, RSS probably isn't that old. I guess we're going back to like the 2000s. Okay. And now I need to reprocess moved it up. So it's there now. Oh, I need a source. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Source. What am I sourcing? And now we should build. And I think, am I running the site right now? I think I need to go to like localhost 8081 or something. No, I'm not running it. Maybe it's 8001 if that's in my history. I don't think I would have stopped it. Okay, yeah, I don't need to run it. And let's see if the quote tweets. Oh, right, I gotta just navigate to it. .html. It worked. Kind of. I should let it know that it doesn't render right. Awesome. The processing of the archive works, but there's an issue with the markdown post-processing. It looks like this on the site. You may want to clone yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't work. I think that should have. But obviously something's wrong. Oh yeah, let's see if clipboard support's working now. Okay, so it fixed it. Okay, I found a fixed problem. The issue was that PB doesn't work for images coming from web browsers on Mac OS. So I switched to AppleScript to get it. Use. Okay, converts. Okay, should now work. We'll see about that. Well, that's interesting phrasing. I found and fixed the problem. Not now I see the issue. Oh, okay, there it is. Now I see the issue. I don't know if people hate on this phrase. I feel like the absolute. You're absolutely right. I think that's kind of annoying, but I don't know. It's annoying every time it says this and it's wrong about the issue. And I guess we're about to find out if it is wrong about the issue. But I think it will work because, I mean, we ran this and it worked, and now it's going to use that instead of PB paste, which for whatever reason doesn't work for images from the web browser. Who knows why? Oh yeah, let's recopy that image. And run it again. Again, I've got to type. Got to fix that. Copying image to JPEG failed. Huh. Okay, I'll let it know. Possibly this is also a macOS issue where I just didn't make it work for macOS. I should just start from scratch instead of like trying to make this really crappy code. It'll work. Oh yes, the problem is convert probably just isn't here. No, I've got convert. Okay. So yeah, I'll let them know I do have convert installed. Yeah, I'm gonna start another agent to fix that other bug we're seeing. I'm seeing a bug where Vim is always opened even if I include a message after the flags. If there is a message, I want it to not open Vim, but maybe you can include like a. No, I was gonna say some more stuff about how I wanted like a dash v flag to override that, but I actually don't want that. Thanks. Okay, let's see if it asked a follow-up question. Okay, since you have convert installed, let's check what's wrong with the PNG file that was created. Can you run these commands to debug? Okay, I might have to recopy the image. Okay, oh, English. And did post. Let's do that. Yeah, I should make some testing accounts probably instead of just like using this account. But can't be bothering that many people. Okay, so we need to run these commands. Oh, so it should have written a file ls-la.xcliptemp. Okay, it did write it. Yes, we can. Okay. And then we can try manually running it. Oh, okay. That is really handy for debugging. For improper image header. No image defined. Let's try to open the image. Okay, well that seems like a smoking gun. I see. Oh. Yeah. And when I run open, I get a macOS dialog saying, what does it say exactly? Could not be opened. Okay. Okay. So yeah, probably the issue isn't the paste step then. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess it just wants to double check which stage of the pipeline has the problem. Yeah, maybe xclip has a different format of dumping it than so I think okay, perfect. Now I see the issue. Let's debug what the okay, so let's run this then. So let's give it that, and then let's give it that. So I'll paste that in first, and then I'll go back and copy this again. Oh, and then found the problem. Okay. Okay, so I just ran that like it asked, and now let's see that. And what else to give it that? So yeah, maybe this like initial thing is messing with it. Found it. Okay. Let's test the fix manually first. Sure. So if I run this, then I guess that should open. It does open. Open it on my mother monitor. Nice. Awesome. It worked. Nice. Let's see how quote tweet ingestion is going while it pushes that. I guess it'll probably push a change pretty fast. Okay, so I just need to rerun the process and rerun builds. It's got some tests. I didn't realize there was running tests. It actually didn't push anything though? It was just doing some testing. Oh, it actually didn't make any changes since I... Okay, I guess it doesn't think there is a problem. It thinks I just ran it wrong, which is definitely possible, but I doubt it. Because if I hadn't run it, this wouldn't appear at all, you know? So it's wrong. So let's see what it wants for debugging. Input, output. Did it clone the repo? Did clone the repo. And then it... Why was grep terminated? Interesting. Huh. I've investigated the markdown process and found that the markdown processor is working correctly. The problem is likely... Huh. I'm sure I regenerated the site, otherwise I wouldn't see the block quotes at all. I don't know. It's working for blog posts, but maybe tweets are handled slightly differently. Sorry, the system is so convoluted. Maybe it's hard to understand. I guess I just check if... Oh, no, I don't see it at all. Oh, this is the live site, of course. Let's see what it looks like here. Oh, it works. Oh, okay. Interesting that it... I'll let it know. I just realized it does work on the individual tweet pages, but doesn't work on shortform.html, which indexes all of them. If that helps you debug. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see if we fix this. Fixed the Vim opening bug. I found and fixed the issue. When you run commands like that, the minimist argument parser treating that as the value for... Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if it works. So it's a very small change. Level 1 is a small change. Okay. Let's check that out. Let's find a tweet to post that doesn't have an image. Oh yeah. Let's post my my big tweet. Or was it River? Yeah, let's post that one. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's going to be difficult to post this one because of the quotes. Now that I think about it, let's find one without quotes. Uh, that one's fine. That's a fine tweet. The market disagrees, I guess. And I guess, yeah, I don't want to take out the paste. Okay, now it posts it without opening any of them. And I'm sure it succeeded. Okay, that one we won't delete. That's a good post. I hope they enjoy it. I hope they appreciate it. Okay, so that all worked. I'll just merge that. Well, I'll scan the code. Let's see. So it just said it needed to register them as service flags and treat them like differently. Oh yeah, that makes sense to me that by default you think it's consuming the next argument. Oh yeah, so actually probably it was doing something weird where like it only worked because non-empty strings are truthy in JavaScript. Is empty string truthy too? I can't remember. I think not. I don't know. It's impossible to remember. And if your code depends on it, you probably should change it, which I guess is what we did here because I guess our code did depend on it, but now hopefully it doesn't. Let's see if images are working now because it seemed like it understood the issue. And let's find that image. Copy image. Oh yeah, let's. Yeah, I made this repo before everyone switched to main too, so. I should really start from scratch on these repos. These repos are horrible. But yeah, I guess there's never been a better time to start from scratch. And also, I should probably just look into using like software other people have written, like Beaver. But it's fun. What am I looking for? Oh, first I need to. Oh yeah, I need to check out 14. Merge master. I'll push that for it. And now I will repost. Oh, looks it didn't complain about not copying. Oh yeah, maybe it should say something. We should probably suppress this warning. Somehow. And maybe suppress this. Maybe we should use something like commander, which I discovered through the LMs. Okay, let's see. Nice, it worked, but is this a me issue or a Blue Sky issue that it looks so bad? Okay, I'll just ask it if it knows. Awesome, it works great. Just one question. It looks sort of strange on Blue Sky. The image renders. The image I posted is a rectangle, and it renders centered in a square on Blue Sky with gray margins. Do you think that's just a Blue Sky issue, or possibly an issue with how we used convert? See what it thinks. It might just not be an issue. But I'll best double check. Okay, excellent. So glad the macOS is working. Okay, let's see if I yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably a Blue Sky issue. I don't want to post to Twitter right now because I don't have any tweet ideas. I'm gonna post too much slop there since I have more followers there. Okay, but yeah, so that's done. I guess I'll just scan over the code real quick. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's what was said before. Now we just have platform specific ones and Windows and Spark. Okay. So root the comment and use Apple script on Apple, still has xclip. And okay, yeah, this seems fine. I will merge that. Okay, and then let's. So I guess originally what we wanted to do, we never got to, which is the plugin system, but we fixed we added 2 new features. Huh. Okay, it looks like maybe there's some issue with trying to do things in the home directory. Wow, this should be crashing the whole agent. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I guess I've been streaming for about an hour. And it's sort of a natural stopping point. Well, let's just do this one too. Oh, I guess it didn't fix it. It just... Here's what happened. The fix, I need to update shortform.py to update. Yes, please update shortform.py then. Alright, well, let's just finish this one up and then call it a day, and tomorrow we'll come back to the plugin system. But yeah, eventually I want to be able to use string-poaster to also update my site using like a plugin that's for the site so that this page stays up to date as I post. Oh, I guess the title is the content. That's interesting. Makes sense. So yeah, what is everyone else working on this week? Any Whoa, that's a bigger change than I thought was necessary. Oh, that. Huh. I don't really like this change. Yeah, I probably won't merge this. Why does it need to be so long even after it imports? Oh, why do both? like it tries to import it and then if it doesn't work, it just rewrites the whole thing. Okay, that's one way to do it. Well, let's just see if it works though. Why not? So I don't need to rerun preprocess. I just need to rerun builds. Why does this even necessary? I guess yeah, I guess Markdown to HTML is probably only running on like the template ones, not after Python scripts. So that's unfortunate. Let's see what Opus says. Hopefully Opus said this is horrible. Oh yeah, it also wanted to simplify by removing that. Nice. Yeah, I guess we can depend on it existing. I should just consolidate it. I split them apart because I was thinking, oh, maybe other people want to use my static site generator, but obviously no one is ever going to want to use my static site generator, and no one should. So it should just be like in the same repo, and I should like make it the same project. Or really, I should use someone else's static site generator probably. Please do this. And let's just see if it worked. Doesn't seem to have worked. Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. And then I guess this should take you to Twitter. Oh, nice. It does. There's my old stream. Very meta. Okay. So it just needs to delete that then. Yeah, I think like the tendency to add fallback code and like try catch things and do things two ways is I think one of the worst properties of LLM generated code. So it's good to see that like the reviewer helped a lot here, where like just said like, hey, maybe don't do that, and I guess the agent wasn't sure what to do, so it asked me, which is fine. I think in this case it's kind of clear that what it did was horrible, so maybe it should have not asked me to clarify what it should do. Let's just make sure it still works. I'll probably merge that then. I think eventually I'm going to ask it to just consolidate them into one repo again, get rid of just make it simpler, and then I won't have to like do so much sys mucking around, like relying on exhibit being cloned exactly there. But for now, I think it's fine. Yeah, there's like a sort of meme about someone who like spends all their time like working on their blog site and not like actually blogging, and I feel like I'm sort of guilty of that, but I've also just written like 100 blogs, so I guess I'm not that guilty of it. Though I've sort of fallen off. I don't think I've published a blog. I don't even know. The world is more important if it's a simulation. Oh, it's been almost a year since I've written anything. So I should probably write something. I have all these ideas, but I wrote like 3 blogs for mentat.ai. So if you go there, you can read our blog. I should write more blogs there too, but I don't know. Sort of falling off. Okay, so this is good now. I mean, it's not great, but at least it works. So we did 3 little things today. 2 for string-poaster and 1 for my site. I can delete that for my to-do. And I guess I'll call it a day here then. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has a really good Monday, a really good week. I'll probably try to stream about this time every day.